Hi guys! So, tanong ko lang, anong mali sa drawing na to? This drawing, meron ba? I know we have civil engineers here and may mga soon-to-be civil engineers din tayo dito. Please comment your opinion or your observation if anong mali dito. Anyways, hopefully, you will learn something, even a bit from this video. Today, pasensya na po at balik tayo sa engineering topic. So, mga supporters natin dyan, pasensya na po. Hopefully, may ma-learn din kayo dito. And let's start. Our topic is about earthworks. So, earthworks, it's because this is soil. So, imagine, itong linya na to is the top of the soil. So, in our term, ito yung top sa bundok, or in our term, it's bukid. No, it's top of the mountain. So, dito po yung mga puno, yung mga kahoy. By the way, it's not the tree, it's coordinates. Hindi po ito mga kahoy. It's a coordinates. So ito po yung itsura ng mountain or ng bundok natin. So ganito po ka high. And then sa example na to, ito yung type of soil. So we have soft rock. So we hatched it like this. So it's earth ang tawag sa hatch na to. So this is soft rock. So sa amin or sa akin, I designate this hatch as soft rock. And this one, it's gravel. So gravel ang hatch na to. So hard rock, 'di ba? Kasi matigas siya na bato. So bato yung nakaitsura, yung ginamit ko na hatch. And then this here, itong cyan na color, ito po yung natin, yung roadway. Okay? And ito yung top sa roadway natin. So, daanan natin. And this here, this V shape, this portion here, is called earth canal. Okay? Why earth canal? It's because hindi siya sementado, hindi siya concrete, hindi siya riprap. Earth siya. The soil lang siya. Lupa or yuta siya. Okay? In-excavate lang siya na ganito. Para yung daloy ng tubig is dito dadaan. Okay? From this part, sa roadway natin to this part. So, sa earth canal natin. Same with this side. And then, so sa tanong ko kanina, anong mali sa drawing na to? So, we called it cross-section. Okay, cross-section to ng work natin, ang ginagawa natin. So, kung ito yung mountain or dito yung location ng project natin, which is it's like a rural area. So, may mga bundok na mga for our road opening projects. So, ganito yung mga itsura. So, bundok talaga siya. So, ini-excavate lang natin yung lupa or soil. So, while excavating, iba-iba dapat yung inclination depende sa type of soil. So, yun yung bakit I asked why or what's wrong with this cross section. So I asked that because, as we can see, for civil engineers, help me joke. And as you can see, these slant areas here, we can identify it as it's 45 degrees, right? Kahit visual lang siya or ocular lang siya. So, malalaman natin na 45 degrees siya. So, we can check 45 degrees by 45 degrees is 1 is to 1. So, one vertical, one horizontal. So, ganito. Yung hypotenuse niya, yon yung nakaslant niya. Yung hypotenuse niya or the slope or steepness, ito. So, it's 45 degrees. So, this is 45 degrees. And this is where the mali came from. So, dito yung mali. Why? Because, anyways, this is not for everything or applicable to all plants, but you have to check first the standard details or the typical cross sections of the approved plans. Okay, if you handle the projects, please, civil engineers, please first check the typical cross sections. Okay, please read there. May mga standards po tayo doon. We can read the standards per type of soil. So for this example, um, for based on my experience, and based on usually our projects, if it's hard rock, okay, if our soil is hard rock and dito siya sa may finish or sa may asphalt na ano natin na portion, so dapat hindi siya 45 degrees. Okay? And if soft rock, hindi rin siya naka 45 degrees. Right? Why? Because 45 degrees is only for common soil. So common soil is the normal soil that is not too hard or not too soft. Okay? The common soil. So ganito yung ginagawa kapag pag common soil siya. But because we identified that this portion is already hard rock, this should not be cut this way. Okay? Hindi po siya dapat ganito yung inclination. So, iba dapat yung inclination. Kasi si common soil, ginanito natin siya na inclination sa pag-cut natin, di ba? Tinatanggal to ng ang portion na to, ang soil na to, tinatanggal ni backhoe. So, pagtanggal niyan, like this, so ito po yung makikita natin when we drive in this roadway. So, napansin nyo ba? Or have you been in the areas where um you've seen something like this portion? So this portion here is called berm. Okay, berm helps stabilize the soil and prevents also from erosion or para hindi mag-erode o magko-collapse yung soil natin, and it will run into this portion and it will block our roadways. So, ginaganito. And because it is hard rock, balik natin yung hatch. Okay, because it is hard rock, it should not be sloped like this. So, hard rock, based on the usual projects we have, it should be 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, isipin natin na every every box or every this from here to here is 1 meter. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 vertical and 1 horizontal. So the hypotenuse of this is like that. So ganito dapat yung inclination ni hard rock. Okay? And since ganito kahaba, hindi naman medyo mahaba talaga yung elevation natin dito. So we can just cut this portion pa ganito. So wala nang berm kailangan kasi our soil is hard rock. So hindi na tayo nag-worry na mag-collapse or mag-erode yung soil natin kasi nga hard rock siya. So ganito lang. So I will show you. Okay. Ganito siya. So ganito na siya. Dapat. Okay, this is 4:2. 4 vertical, 1 horizontal na stiffness ng hard rock. Okay? And for soft rock it's 2:1. So 2 vertical, 1 horizontal. So the hypotenuse, or let me, bali. Ganito. So, ganito dapat yung inclination if it is soft rock. So, yon, nag-fit siya. Kasi, nag-save na ako advance para hindi ko na gagawin. So, ito na. 'Di ba kanina, it's 45 degrees. 'Di ba mas na siya, mas nakahiga siya masyado. And here, so this is the right thing to do for this example for our soft rock. So dapat pag cut ni backhoe, the engineer should first know the standards or know of read first the typical cross section and the specs on how to cut this type of soil. So for this example, with soft rock, it's two vertical, 1 horizontal stiffness, and for hard rock, it's 4 vertical, 1 horizontal stiffness. Okay, so that's it. That's what is wrong with this cross section. So ito na yung tama. So for asphalt, so kung ano na talaga siya on actual, tatanggalin na natin siya kasi ang hatch na to kasi ito yung in-excavate na ni backhoe. So sa actual, ganito na yung magiging itsura niya. So can you imagine it? Have you seen it on actual? So ganito kayo nagra-ride ng jowa nyo. Char. Sana all. Then ito yung sa side niya. Ito yung soil. Dito na yung soil. Kasi hard rock siya. So, makikita niyo na stable naman yung soil dito kasi hard rock. So, ma-identify niyo naman kahit inocular lang na hard rock siya. So, hindi masyadong, kung ganito lang kahaba, hindi masyadong nakakalula or nakakatakot na magla-landslide dito. But for some areas, for safety purposes, they use yung iba for much cheaper material, it's coconut. But for much stronger or mas may strength, gumagamit sila ng active wire mesh na high tensile. Have you I will show you a picture of it. So yun lang for today. That's it. Hopefully you've learned and thank you so much for your time. See you next time.